Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nicole Blake and you are watching Raising Children the Kingdom Way. Today I want to talk to you about watching less, talk more. So how to make the most of TV for your child. So today is a short podcast and I'm just going to talk to you about how to spend time with your child watching TV, but and to make the most of that time that you spend with your child watching TV. So we all know that screen time children watch TV. So when you're not watching the TV, turn the telly off. You and your child should have time to compete with television. You don't have to compete with the TV. So set time that is TV time for your child, and you can sit with your child and watch it. If you choose children program that are designed for your child age, according to your child's age, watch a program that is designed for your child age group. Yes, remember that some programs are not suitable for your child. Be aware of what your child is exposed to. So there's certain TV things that you depends on the age of your child. They should not be exposed. They should not be watching. So this is about parents taking the responsibility of making sure that they know what their child is watching. Use TV time as part of a routine. So whether it's before bed or it's before breakfast or quiet time after school, or it's in part of your routine where you said, okay, once you finish your schoolwork or your homework, you can have 50 minutes or 30 minutes screen time. Then make sure that's what it is. Be consistent and stick to doing that. So have a set time of the day for watching it. So it might be a special program that you're watching with your child, an educational program, or even just a normal program that you're watching, but have a set time that you're watching. Decide on which program to watch. Try doing other activities as part of your daily routine. So have different ideas what to watch. So watch together, talk about what you're watching, share what you're watching, and what have you learned from this program that you're watching. So when you're sitting with your child and they're watching a program, talk about what is happening in the show. So this also will get your child to talk. So talk about the pictures, the imagery, whether it's a cat or dog, the colors, how many feet the animal have, whatever it is. But use that as a part of teaching your child something. When you watch TV together, this is what you can do. You can repeat new words. You can sing along with your child. If it's um, nursery rhymes going on the program with your child, sing along so your child hear you singing and they can start singing as well. Because all these are ways to develop your child communication and speech that you are doing. So sing along with the child. Talk about what's happening on the TV. What are you seeing? Talk about, or that the cat is walking on the wall. Whatever is happening, just talk about it so the child can see and hear what is happening. One thing I want you to do is remember that children can learn from watching the same program again and again and again. Like I said, my name is Nicole Bennett Blake, and this is Raising Children the Kingdom Way. If this is your first time watching my YouTube channel, then welcome to Nicole Blake YouTube channel, Raising Children the Kingdom Way. And I would like you to like, share, subscribe to my program. Tell others about it. This is a podcast where we talk about raising children with tips and ideas of to get your child speaking if your child is not yet speaking. One of the key things you must do as you're watching the program is to enjoy yourself. So, guys, I would like you just now to go along, just click the button below, share, subscribe to the channel. Things you can do instead of watching TV. When it's not TV time, these are some ideas of things you can do with your child to get your child talking. Take your child to parent and toddlers group if the child is not in a nursery setting and it's their smaller child. You can contact the libraries or local children's centers in your area, or you can just spend the time with your child. Take them to the park, take them out walking and do things with your child. Take them to 1 o'clock clubs, take them to parent and toddlers group so that they're spending time with other children and they're interacting. Okay. Or you can just do a program with your child for yourself. Play with your child. Turn the TV off. Will reduce the distraction. So when you're doing an activity or playing with your child, turn the telly off so it's not distracting them. They're not wanting to watch the TV, but instead they're giving you their full focus and attention, and you in turn can do the same thing. So if you're turning the TV off for the child, guess what's going to come next? Turn your mobile phone off for the half an hour or 5-10 minutes that you're spending with your child, so you also don't get distracted as an adult. And you talk about whether you're doing a party or whatever you're doing, whatever the play you're doing with your child. You can be doing painting, you can be doing baking. There's so many things you can do with your child. Sing songs, you can sing along, because nursery rhymes are good for their brains. Nursery rhyme has gone to psychologists, it activate the right side of brains, which is good for talking as well. So all these things, you sing a song with your child when you turn the TV off. Tell stories, share books. So you can take a book and you can read to your child. Get the child involved in the reading of the book. So you can get your child to turn the page. You can let them look at the picture. They can talk about what's happening in the picture, what can they see in the picture. They can describe what is happening. So always involve your child in your daily activities, and that includes pack away after you're finished playing. If you're going to the groceries, get your child involved in looking in their cupboard, see what is needed. You can get them to write down on a paper what we want at the supermarket, so they can make their own list to go to the supermarket. It doesn't matter if it's a scribble, that's what their writing is, because what you're giving the child, teaching the child to do, is to memorize as well. So they will look and they will write down things. When they get to the supermarket, you ask them again what was on the paper. They will remember to tell you, and then this is where you take them down the aisle and tell them what number. Okay, so we are looking for the cereal that might be down aisle 23. 23 is a 2 and a 3, so let's go looking for a 2 and a 3. And that way you are communicating with the child, you're explaining things to them, and you're showing them. You can get your child involved in the washing up of the dishes. If you're washing, they can help you to dry the dishes and stuff like that. But children under 2, TV off time during lunch. When lunchtime, turn off the TV so you can get them focused on eating. Limit your viewing time, their child viewing time. Ideally, a child shouldn't have more than 30 minutes a day watching TV. And I know that sounds like a short period of time, but that's a lot of time for your child to be watching TV. Because one, watching too much TV can get in the way of your child developing good listening skills, because they just focus on the TV. And if you're calling them, if you know that they're not hearing, they're not focusing, and if you're telling them something, because they're not concentrating what you're saying, they're listening to the TV. So have conversation with them, turn the TV off, explain to them what you're doing. Talking to your child will help them learn far more than watching TV. You teach them new words. So 30 minutes is really enough. A child aged between 2 and 5, again, limit viewing, ideally no more than 1 to 2 hours. Under 2, 30 minutes. Over 2, they can have probably just over half an hour. They are probably 45 minutes. Remember to choose the programs that your child will watch. Programs that are designed for the age of your child. Use simple language and repetition. Have opportunities for your child to respond, including songs and stories, having gestures, using gestures. These are things that will help to improve your child's speech. So if you are doing these things, your child's speech will start to improve. Because when the TV is off and you're communicating, you're talking to your child, you're repeating things, they will pick it up, they will repeat it. A child at 2 needs to be saying at least 50 words. So the quicker we start teaching them how to do this, like for example, you say we are going to the park, we're going to the library, they will understand, so simple words for them. Today we are going to the park. If you still have concerns about your child talking, if you're concerned about your child talking, you can always check out my programs below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. This is Nicole Blake, and we're raising children the Kingdom Way. So come back next week. We will be having another top tips on how to get your child talking. See how much more you can get from your child than turning off the TV. And so for today, we were just on talking about raising children the Kingdom Way. And this is about less screen time, more talking time. So turn the telly off and talk to your child. Take them out. When you're out with them, point to things, tell them the name of things, get them constantly repeating the things that you're doing. Whatever activity you are doing in the home, talk through what you're doing so the child has an understanding. And if you like what you've heard, if you like my program, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. This is Nicole Beck. Until my next program, thanks for watching. Thank you.